succeed and block that bill. Now we're saying we need to move forward, get a bill passed. So with that, I'm going to turn it over now to Representative Dold.
Well, thank you all for being here, and I certainly want to thank Congressman Lipinski for his leadership, certainly on transportation issues. He has been a go-to person for the region, and one that I've enjoyed certainly working together with, as well as my colleague Judy Biggert. And I think that he summed it up well when he says it's time for us to get a bill. We need to move forward together in a bipartisan fashion. We are days away from this short-term reauthorization expiring, and frankly, we're looking for more certainty. You hear about that all the time from businesses, from road builders, from transportation leaders that are behind us, and we've got business and labor, Republicans and Democrats standing together saying we want a long-term reauthorization of a surface transportation bill. And I have time and time again said it's about reaching across the aisle, coming up with compromise so we can have a longer-term reauthorization so that we can put more certainty together, because frankly, you saw this group before stand up and say, you know what, we want to make sure that we've got those dedicated funding for mass transit. When it came out of the House and it didn't have that, this group was a group that got together and said that's unacceptable. And we saw that movement put in terms of that reauthorization going forward, that mass transit dedicated funding was put in there. Now we're up against, again, a deadline. And the time has come for us to stand up and say we want that long-term reauthorization. We see progress right behind us. Infrastructure is critically important for us. Republicans and Democrats, doesn't make any difference. We all use the roads, our bridges, the ports. We want to make sure that we have a surface transportation bill, and we need to have those regionally significant projects, because as we know here as a hub, it's going to be very important for us. So I'm honored today to be here with my colleagues, talking yet again about trying to make sure that we're forging a compromise moving forward, because a short-term extension, frankly, I don't think is what we need. We need a longer-term bill, not only for our region, but for the entire country. And so again, Dan, I want to thank you for your leadership. I want to thank you for working across the aisle and trying to make sure that we're forging a solution for our country. And it's my pleasure to introduce my colleague and good friend, Judy Biggert.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob, and thank you, Dan, for including us in this press conference that we're having, and thanks for all your leadership on your side of the aisle for making sure that we are going to have a really good bill. And thank you, Bob, for all you've done. You as a freshman have come in and really taken charge in so many things, and we really are so proud of you for all that you do.